guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of BH Cosmetics. I love this brand. They're so affordable. They've got such a variety of products. They're just really great. So if you like this type of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know that you like it, because that's what that's for. Also, while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little bell button so that you are notified when I upload, which is every Tuesday so far. Not really a set time, but that's cool. So I have already moisturized and washed my face. So now I'm actually going to start with, where did it go? This foundation primer. I'm going to put that on first. That way by the time we get to foundation, we can have this dried already. Oh wow, look at that. So it's tinted, I guess. I don't think there was a color, but okay, I guess it doesn't look too tinted on the face, so that's pretty cool. Just gonna put that all over. I'm normally not a big fan of primers. I don't really use them. I feel like they don't really do that much, but that's just me. So now we've got that on. We'll let that start drying, and let's get into some eyebrows. So I'm going to start out with the BH Cosmetics HD Brow Pencil. This is in shade medium. And let's see how it works. So I'm going to start, I'm just going to outline my brows. And they're probably going to be looking kind of crazy for a little bit, but that's fine. I'm going to go back and fix it. Yeah, that definitely does look crazy right now, but it gets better. Okay, so I'm going to use this Flawless Brow Trio, and looks like this. Comes with a little brush. The brush in it, there's one side is just a little flat, and the other side is rounded. I'm going to take that and I'm going to dip in to this lightest shade. Hey, look, it's Reception. Yes. And we're going to put a little bit at the front, line along the brow, and then fill it in just a little bit more. And it's still looking super crazy, but don't worry, because that gets better. So now I'm going to take some of that powder on a rounded brush and just kind of run that along the brow. And I'm going to go in with this Flawless Brow Highlighter. It has a matte shade and then it has a shimmer. I'm going to use just this matte shade and not cover my face. And I'm just going to put that along the bottom and around the top. And now let's see. Just going to take a... Okay, I'm just going to take one of these concealer brushes from e.l.f. that I always use, and just going to kind of blend that out and carve out the brow and just kind of clean it up or smear it, whatever. that foundation primer is a little greasy and it's making this a little bit difficult. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eyebrow and I will be right back. Okay, now we have got our eyebrows mostly even. I'm just gonna brush a little bit at the front just so it's not as harsh. And, okay, so now I'm gonna take this brow gel. This is in shade dark brown. And it's got kind of a big wand for what I prefer, but it's so, wow, that is really dark brown. Ooh, wow, it is very pigmented. So let's put it on the other eyebrow so we match. Alright, so we have some eyebrows. I'm just going to be not happy with this eyebrow. We're going to call it good. Now they don't match. So let's go back in. Okay, that's better. So now we can start on the eyes. I'm going to go in with this Smooth Canvas Long Wear Shadow Primer. I don't really see a color, but it's just kind of a white girl color. Okay. Oh, okay. So I kind of had to dig into it a little bit. I'm going to use this angled brush just because that was the first one I grabbed. It is number 21 of their brushes. And let's, okay. Gonna put some of that on there. It's a little shimmery, but that's fine. Ooh, that was way too much. I did have to dig into it, like I said, because when I tried to just put my finger in it initially, there was no product coming off. So maybe there was like a top layer that I had to get past. Okay, we've got our base down. So let's drop stuff. Where'd it go? There we go. So I'm gonna go into this matte finish pressed powder. This is shade 205. And it looks like this. It comes with a sponge, which I'm not gonna use. And let's see, I'm just gonna take, oh wait, not that one. Just kidding. I'm just gonna take this flat brush. Doesn't really matter what brush you use though. And we're gonna set that. Okay. That will do. It's a little powdery, but then again, it is a powder. So there's that. Okay, we've got a nice dry base for our eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with this Ultimate Artistry Shadow Palette. It is really big, but it is really pretty. So this is what it looks like. And it comes with a little plastic sheet on here, which on the sheet it actually shows which ones are duochrome, shimmers, mattes, that kind of thing. So that's pretty neat that it comes with that. I am really drawn, obviously, to these greens, so I think I'm going to use those. So I'm going to use this Smoky Eye Essentials 7-piece brush set. That is what we're going to use for the eyes. So, goodness. Okay. I'm going to start out with this fluffy brush. It's number 3. And I'm going to dip into just one of this nude shade. I'm going to put that down over. And then I'm going to dip into this matte tan shade and just run that in the crease. And since that one's one of our lighter shades, you will take that up a little bit higher. Not necessarily all the way to the top. And then, let's see, I'm going to go into a warm brown shade. Run that a little closer to the crease. Alright, now is the fun part. I'm going to dip into that bright forest green. And run that along the crease. Connect it back in. Add some more of that. I like that. Connect it back in. And I'm just going to kind of focus that on the outer portion of the eye. Dip a little more. Okay. And add a little bit more. Because it is pretty and I like it. Okay, I'm going to take get these out. Got some brushes from this Shading Eye Trio. So I'm going to get some of those out. And I'm going to take this rounded brush that is number 23. Not that you can see that. And I'm going to dip into the black. And I'm just going to put that right kind of on that outer part. I don't want it to be too crazy. And then, let's see, I'm going to take this brush right here. It is number 1. And I'm just going to blend that a little bit more. There's nothing on this. It's just a clean brush. And now let's go back into that green and just add a little more to the crease. Okay, now I'm going to, which one do I want to dip into first? Let's dip into this neon green. It's really pretty. And this is just a number 4 brush. It's flat. And we're going to put that right on the inside. Oh yeah, that's pretty. You can't really see it on camera. It is really pretty. Okay. I'll put this halfway on the lid. Okay. Now, which brush should I use? This one. Let's go in with this one. Okay, this is a number 5. It's just a brush. It's a brush. And ooh, this is hard. This is hard to choose. I'm gonna go in with this forest green shimmer shade. I like this. This is really pretty. And the pigment is really nice on these. And so in the middle, I'm just going to kind of mix those together, just kind of blend them. And let's go back in with that darker green matte shade. Just kind of add some of that. And then go back into this, just nothing on it, fluffy brush, and blend away. Okay. I'm gonna get the other eye caught up and I will be right back. Okay, now we've got both eyes the same. You can't really see it on camera, but there's quite a bit of fallout. So I'm gonna just take a clean brush. Apparently not wipe that away. So let's just take a makeup remover pad and clean that up. Yeah, there's quite a bit. Okay, let that dry a little bit. Okay, so we'll come back to the eyeshadow in a bit, but now it is time for some foundation. So I'm going to be using their liquid foundation. This is in shade Ivory, and I'm going to use, they have their own version of the Beauty Blender. I already got this wet, that's why it is huge and barely fit in this package. But the sponge is latex free, hypoallergenic, odor free, reusable, wet or dry. There's a trash box. So So I'm going to go ahead and, well, pump some on my hand, eventually trying, there we go. So that was probably way too much, but it'll be fine. So, ooh. That's fun. Okay. So just, oh, wow. So right off the bat, this is a little weird. It's definitely firmer than the original Beauty Blender. That is for sure. Don't forget your neck, because that's important. Okay, I would say this is like light coverage. You can still see, you know, redness, my under eye circles, all of that fun stuff. But let's keep moving. I'm going, let's see, which one do I want to use? I've got this Total Coverage Concealer. This is in shade 101. Let's see. That's kind of dark. So let's see. What brush? Okay, so let's, well, that might be okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be my color or not, so I actually bought this concealer that is a white corrector. You can see that. You can't. That's fine. So I'm just going to go in like that. I don't know. That looks pretty good. Now, put a little bit there, a little bit on the Cupid's bow and on this weird ass pimple that I have going. And then we'll put some on the forehead and up the center of my nose. Get that blended out. Okay, now that we've got our concealer blended out, let me try to break a fingernail. I'm going to go back into this pressed powder, and I'm just going to swirl my sponge in it and set that concealer in the hopes that it doesn't crease. I usually prefer a loose powder for this, but this is what we got. And we're just gonna set everything that has that concealer. And then also the rest of the face. I'm just gonna leave that a little heavy where we had the concealer. Okay, now while we've got that baking, I'm gonna go back into the eyeshadow palette. And first off, I'm gonna take some more of that forest green. There we go. And now I'm going to dip into that sparkly forest green that we used on the middle of the lid. And we're going to run that along the lower lash line. We'll do that on both eyes, obviously. All right. So now, let's go in with this contour palette. These are the shades, and let me get a brush for this. So I'm just going to use this, which one do I want to use? I'm just going to go in with this Profusion brush. It looks like that. I'm probably going to take this light shade here, since I am very fair, obviously. And I'm going to start off like that. And then along the sides of the nose. And under the nose. And then I'm going to dot that along my hairline. And then we'll also do along there. Give the illusion of only one chin. And now I'm going to take just a bigger fluffy brush and blend that. Make sure you blend that out. You don't want any harsh lines. Okay. Not doing any, crazy contouring today, just some light contouring. Let's go back with the sponge. Just pat that out. And then let's take just a clean, fluffy brush of any kind and wipe some of that extra powder away. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into this Glamorous 10 shade blush palette. And these are so pretty. I love these. I'm gonna go in probably with a mix of these two. And I'm just gonna use my trusty blush brush. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush from e.l.f. And I'm just gonna pat that on. Add a little bit on the nose. And now, the most exciting part. I'm going to go in with the Blacklight Highlight palette. Look how fucking pretty these are. Look at, can you see it shining? Yes. Okay, so first off, let me swatch these for you. Okay, so these are the 6 colors. There is Electra, Laser, Queen, Strobe, On Point, and Illusion. Those are so fucking pretty. Look at them. Oh my god. It's a hard decision. Which one? I think I want to go in with Laser. That's that kind of green hued one, just because I think that green is amazing. So, just go in with my normal highlighter brush that is kind of dirty, but it's fine. Let's go in with Laser. Where's my mirror? Oh, I like that. Oh, that's so pretty. You definitely could use these not as poppin' as I'm getting it, but I love highlight and it's pretty and I want my whole face to be a disco ball, so that's fine. So we're just gonna put it everywhere. How about that? Just put it everywhere. Okay, maybe the forehead was a little much. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe there. And there we go. Okay. Now, just got a couple things left to do. Let's go in with some waterproof gel liner in ONYX. Just black. And we'll go in with this number 7 angled liner brush. Ooh. It did pick up quite a bit of product. And, oh god. I don't think I'm going to do a wing. I think I just want to add some liner. Oh. That looks terrible. Well, that's as good as that's gonna get. Okay, we've got some liner on. So there's that. Now, let's do some mascara. Actually, before we do the mascara, I've got this makeup setting spray. Comes with a cap on it, but it also comes with the sprayer, which I think is a really neat idea more people need to do that. So let's spray. Wait, hold on. Let me test it first. Oh, okay. And do some fanning. And then also, while I'm thinking about it, let's go in to that highlight shade. Just, maybe not with a finger. But put some of that just on the inner corners. There we go. We'll add a little bit back to Cupid's bow and the nose. Okay. Now, let's put on some mascara. Okay, and I use the BLISS lash. I actually was going to do some lashes, but I don't know yet. I'll think of it. So let's go in with some lip liner. This is in the color Samantha. And we're just gonna okay, now we are lined, so I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick that is also the shade Samantha. This is a really pretty color. So the thing with lipstick is you want to take your time when you put it on, because otherwise you're going to fuck it up. So there's no need to rush it. Just take your time. Okay, this is a really pretty color. I do really, really like this. Okay. Okay, so I did decide to go ahead and throw on some lashes. I didn't want to make you suffer through me putting them on though. And these are actually also by the BH Cosmetics. But so this is going to be our final look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments or anything, make sure you leave those down below. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, lose your voice, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell button, and don't forget to follow me. I'll leave all of that down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!